Yeah, I'm just marking this video to reassure people that are going through a spiritual awakening and they're suffering from an ego death, that if you're feeling really fatigued, that's okay, because your soul is trying to reconfigure your whole DNA. You're literally a way to become a different person, or the person you were supposed to be. So just be really patient and compassionate with yourself. Plenty of rest time, salt baths, because the old ways of being, the ego, doing, distractions, that way is dying, because the whole earth frequency is rising. We can't hide from the shadows anymore. Otherwise you can't be fake. It won't work. So whatever you're feeling, or whatever voices you're hearing or emotions you're experiencing, just sit with them and be patient. It just takes time, and slowly but surely you'll become familiar with the patterns. You'll become familiar with your traumas. You'll see the cycle, and you'll become stronger and more wise when the storms rise up. But a big tool I use anyway is meditation. It's so important to have a good focus, because your mind is where all your suffering comes from. So meditate when you're on a walk. You can actually meditate all the time, but sometimes it's hard if you're trying to interact with people and you're suffering from internal problems. It's too much, so you have to be in solitude to process it. So keep going. Listen to what life is trying to teach you. What's it telling you to let go of? Do you have to change your diet? Do you have to increase your faith a little bit? And how is your relationship with the divine, with the unseen realms? Do you believe you're just a blob of flesh? Because what you believe comes true. So keep going, and remember, you're not your thoughts. You're not the thoughts saying, I can't take this anymore. You're not your thoughts saying, even thoughts, I want to kill myself. Observe that character and the thoughts, and you'll notice that you're none of these things. Your true personality is infused with love, not fear, doubt, guilt, shame, and loneliness. Your true personality is infused with love. These personalities that you've picked up over thousands of years are ingrained in your nervous system, and it can be really tough to be present with them, because you think you are that voice and character. So when things rise up, I'm so lonely, nobody loves me, that urge to get validation, just look at the patterns. When you go through one storm, you'll notice that it passes. And every time you observe that storm and go into it, not as a judgment, you just observe it. And you'll realise all this voices and ego construct that you thought you was is false. It takes time to see the layers. I'm still seeing layers to myself, and I've been this journey a while. Basically, you have to observe what you would call the evil within you. But it's not evil, really. So observe the evil within you and the victimhood. And you'll emerge as a cleaned out soul, a being of love and light. So keep going.